Champion! We are here today to discuss a battle that was just announced. They announced 2 battles back to back on the same trailer. Wow. What are you doing, Euro? Slow down. What are you doing? It's not how it's supposed to be done. Anywho, DNA versus JC is going down at night of main events, June 23rd. Champion will be in the building. Double cup it for us, please. Styrofoam.
I'll have my double cups.
Okay, you gonna bring some?
Yep. They'll be right on the panel. I'll be twisted,
here we go.
leaned up.
Beasley provided me some douce.
With lean.
But this is going down, both parties seem prepared, seem focused. DNA is on rants. He came at you recently, you know what I mean? He got his champ. I think he's turned into the champ. His name's not even DNA no more, it's the champ. How you feel about this match?
First of all, that low life. It was one, now it's 2 of them. DNA, the self-proclaimed champion, fooling around. I seen that blog you put up there on Twitter, spewing that, how you like to say it, spewing that venom, running your mouth on there. DNA, I'll tell you something right now. Know your role and shut your mouth. Up there mouthing off. We know what happened. You keep mouthing off. You don't know what happened.
How dare you come at the champ? You have a lisp. You can barely fuck a tash. You can barely talk to the champ. The champ has a missing tooth and he can pronounce his words better than you. How dare you give the champ a warning?
And you still talking. Old Red is still the champion. You take that cheap belt, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Anywho, sorry. I think this is a fire matchup.
Oh my goodness.
I think this is a fire matchup. But it's funny because Nome is so heavy.
Yeah.
Nome looks like Summer Madness. And this is one of those matches where you go, because of the rest of the card.
I like this match.
It's fire, but the card is crazy. We talking about DNA and JC. DNA being used to be one of the most viewed battle rappers of all time. Him and Arsenal go back and forth for that title. And we talking about JC, top 3 best writers in the game. And this is like at the bottom. Nome 8 is crazy. It is fire. This is a fire matchup. To me, I think this is going to be a war. But I don't think JC does. I don't think he performs well under pressure. For some reason.
Summer Madness 6, I believe, versus Rum Nitty. People kept telling him he couldn't handle the stage. He handled the stage and Nitty. So what we saying?
That is when the Lux campaign was at an all-time high.
Yeah.
And then now it's I don't know what happened to it, but
we know what happened to it.
He started losing. But anyway, he got the small intestine by the superstar that I was telling you about earlier. But me personally, I feel like I still haven't seen JC in big moments. That was one big moment. You named one moment. I've seen DNA in countless of big time moments, and the kid always performs very, very well. He's always prepared for anything, whether it's going to a college and talking about biology, chemistry, science, whether it's going on ESPN talking about the Patriots and the Packers and the Cowboys, or whether it's doing Freestyle Fridays. The man does it all. He's very talented, and I think he's going to beat this battle. I think he's going to win 2-1.
See, I don't know what Tech9 be getting up here and saying, so it's a toss up in the air. I actually agree. Shout out to JC, stellar writer, one of the best pens in the game. But for Nome, we need the overall situation. I feel like DNA also knows how to pander to his audience, to the crowd. So I'm expecting the first round, Houston this, Houston that, and it's within the material. And this reminds me of Chill Jones versus DNA. You had Chill Jones being like the best writer, delivering some high quality stuff, but the ability of DNA to be able to freestyle here, throw that in here, that way, this in here, that way, all over the place, all over his opponent. It's going to happen here too. You know what I mean? He was on Champion, advocating for actually being Champion of the Year. He is not the champion right now, but he really wants to become that. He's taking it very serious. And to me, y'all may hate the champ stuff, but every day on Twitter when I see him post a video, whether it's about you or somebody else, I'm entertained.
No.
If he can find...
I'm not, because I know exactly what happened.
Okay.
I know what happened. That low-life thug, Jack Boy Maine, stole DNA's brain.
Oh.
Something is wrong with DNA's brain. That low-life thug stole DNA's DNA.
Oh, my goodness.
And now DNA's running around mouthing off sounding ridiculous online. It's all that thug's fault. I don't blame you, DNA, not for 1 minute at a time. I don't blame you. I blame that thug, that hoodlum. He's the one that did it. DNA, all is forgiven. You made the video, you came at me, it's not your fault.
Oh, good. But, like I was saying, the champ stuff is very entertaining. If DNA can find some ways to incorporate that within the battle, that'd be fire. I'm telling you.
It would.
At the end of the day, in battle rap, one of the key things you're supposed to do is entertain people. Entertain, have moments, make us, wow, that was crazy. Look what he did there. He broke him down this way and that way. So yeah, I got DNA. Let's see what happens.
I got DNA 2-1. I'd be surprised, but like I said, DNA he's performed in these big moments, and that's not Houston. 1,300 warehouse holds 1,300 people.
Yeah. And I think it will be packed in there.
They've already sold 900 tickets.
Oh,
so wow. It's already halfway, and we got 1 week to go. And get your tickets now because the price is going up at the door. So don't get the tickets for whatever they are now, because when you try to buy them at the door, expect to pay upwards of 25%, maybe 50% more than it would have been if you got your tickets early. But it will be packed, and DNA knows how to perform in big moments, in big events. And JC, I haven't seen a lot from that. A lot of JC's greatest moments are on the smaller leagues, smaller rooms.
I can't agree with that.
Because he had that one Summer Madness moment.
Chef Trez, Born Legacy, the top of 2017. You know what I mean?
It's Born Legacy.
But that was against Chef Trez was 500 people in the building. 500 people.
Yeah, we're talking about 1,300 people.
He battled Gishigati. That was a pretty good performance too. Summer Madness versus Rum Nitty. He did great at that too.
When you have 2,000 people screaming, "Get him the F out of here," that rattles people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't bark back at you because we're on the same page. I also got DNA winning. But I'm just saying, don't sleep on JC, because.
Well, JC did something a couple weeks ago at Born Legacy Supreme 2.
Yeah.
He lost to Geechee Gotti.
Is it clear? I don't think it's clear.
It's clear.
I got Geechee Gotti winning, but I don't think
Geechee Gotti won Champion of the Night as well too.
Okay.
And to me,
that's what the fans pick.
But to me, DNA would not lose to Geechee Gotti.
You think so?
No, because DNA tailors his.
I don't know about that. Here we go. We found a way to disagree somehow. We be on the same page.
DNA's not losing to Geechee Gotti because DNA tailors his material for his opponent. He comes. This is a different strategy for every opponent. The man is like he
not gonna lose to Geechee Gotti, but he lost from Nitty.
Who? Oh yeah, okay, all right. It's from Nitty though.
Geechee Gotti's one that's saying at this point he might be rising to that level.
DNA lost to Rum Nitty after he just won his last 15 battles. Like, I mean, of course you're going to lose a battle here and there. You're not going to win every match.
I agree, but Geechee Gotti is one of those guys. Tech.
DNA is a self-proclaimed champion. And he's
self-proclaimed. He goes
self-proclaimed.
There you go.
And he's trying to take the title this year. And he knows every matchup is critical to him making that claim. Possibly getting that end of the year grand prize, which will be stellar. It would be a great moment. And
I may get the belt earlier. I may get the belt this time 3 months or 4 months in advance,
so they can see it.
So they can see it this time.
And of course, the ring will be sponsored by none other than You see the cigarillos here. They were saying, hopefully, things work out the way they're supposed to be, and we can get a nice ring.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about that, hit the GoFundMe link because
I didn't put it up yet.
Oh, he hasn't put it up yet.
I haven't started it yet.
Oh, you haven't started, but
I gotta be a huge announcement because the way I'm gonna roll it out is gonna be way different from last time. It's not as simple as you just donate. Now, because I'll get into it, guys. It's gonna be a process,
Okay.
I want the donations to mean something.
Okay.
I don't want you to just donate and that's it. No. Because once you donate, you're gonna be attached to the entire process. So, just letting y'all know forewarning, but I'm gonna get into. It's gonna be a very lengthy, detailed rollout.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got anything else?
2-1 DNA.
DNA 2-1 slightly, edging it. But what do you think about? I feel like DNA. Hit me up, man. I probably can get you a belt, or we can probably, because that belt that you got on right now is not.
It's terrible. It's a terrible.
It's
belt.
not. Not the work, man.
It's horrible.
We can get you something that looks good, looks a lot better than that. I think for half the price of the real one that O'Reilly got, but it still look better than what he has now. You know what I mean? Because if you want to take this champ thing serious, you can't walk around with that belt. It got to be better than that, man. With that being said, champion.
Everything healthy. They been singling me out, I'm about to drop another LP. You been coming out your mouthpiece. Up in your bars taking shots, we gon' line you up like Alkies.